5 fat-burning exercise pairs that you can't afford to ignore. What's up guys, Matt Dashu here from Blue Star Nutraceuticals. Welcome to this week's Faster Fat Loss video. Today I've got 5 exercise pairs that you guys can't afford to ignore because they are unbelievably badass. They're 5 of my favorites. You're gonna burn a ton of calories and we will leave no stone unturned in regards to hitting every muscle group in your entire body. Now, with these faster fat loss videos, we're doing metabolic conditioning workouts. So what is metabolic conditioning? Essentially what we're doing is we're combining resistance training exercises with cardiovascular work. When we do that, essentially what we're doing is we're gonna burn more fat because we're creating an effect in the body called EPOC, our excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So by creating an oxygen deficit by working ourselves to the bone over the course of the next 24 to 48 hours, we're gonna burn more calories because we're gonna try to make up for that oxygen debt, okay? So with metabolic conditioning, we're doing a lot more in less time, and it's a better fat-burning alternative to steady-state cardio. All right guys, so important thing to keep in mind here is that we wanna make sure we keep our heart rate elevated and that we're keeping our work capacity up while we're doing this. So for most of these exercises, when we do the resistance training exercise, we're gonna be doing 16 reps. So if we're doing both hands, we're gonna do 16 reps. If we're alternating, we're still gonna do 16 reps, so that way we get an even amount for both sides. And then for the cardiovascular exercise, we're gonna be doing about 30 seconds of work as well, okay? So we're gonna be doing about a minute to a minute and a half or so of work and then taking a minute rest in between sets. Now our first exercise pair is a squat to press, and we're gonna superset that with a jumping jack. Our second exercise pair, we're gonna do a bent over row, and we're gonna superset that with high knees. Our third exercise pair is going to be a Romanian deadlift. I would recommend using the same dumbbell or bar you just used for the bent over rows, and we're gonna combine that with mountain climbers, okay? So front and back with that one. Our fourth exercise combo is going to be a lunge with a bicep curl, and we're gonna superset that with badass burpees. Our last exercise combo is gonna be a push-up to an elbow tap, so we're alternating there, and we're gonna superset that with skaters, so we're getting some explosive exercise combined with our resistance training there. Now guys, what we're doing here is we're combining that resistance work with some light explosive work here. And again, we're trying to create that EPOC effect. We're trying to work ourselves really hard here. So on the cardiovascular part, you want to keep your heart rate around 85% of its max. So to figure out your maximum heart rate, you're going to subtract your age from 220, and then you'll multiply that number by 0.85. That's 85% of your max heart rate. During the rest period, we want to make sure we're not getting below 65% of that max heart rate. So you can take that same mathematical equation, figure that out. That's up to you. All right guys, so we're about to get started here. Our first exercise pairing is the squat to overhead press with jumping jacks. Now you'll notice here I've got my equipment already handy. What I've tried to do is keep this super simple for you guys. So I'm using a combination of dumbbells and barbell today. You can use dumbbells for everything if you want. I'm just kind of switching it up because it made it a little bit easier for me, but I'm gonna do my rows with the same weight I'm doing my RDLs, and then my lunges with the bicep curls, I'm gonna do the same weight as my squat to overhead press. You guys don't necessarily have to do it that way. I'm doing it for convenience sake. Just make sure whatever you're doing, obviously you've got the equipment, but make sure that you can manage doing the exercise with proper form. Again, we're going to be doing 16 reps of each exercise. We're going to be combining it with 30 seconds of our cardiovascular exercise, so you want to make sure you can maintain a high output while still doing good form. Very critically important. All right guys, so we're going to get started here. 16 reps of our squat to overhead press, and then straight into 30 seconds of jumping jacks. So, perfect example of picking the wrong weight. If that happens, no big deal. Get out what you can. Go straight into the next exercise. I got jumping jacks. Four, three, two, one, and 60-second rest. All right, guys, so again, prime example there of me picking the wrong amount. Typically, I could probably have pulled that off, but a little bit gassed today. The thing about these metabolic workouts, these Metcon workouts, the great thing about them is you can sprinkle them in to your other training routine. Our next pairing, bent over rows and high knees, guys. Here we go. 16 reps of the rows, 30 seconds of high knees. Five, four, three, two, one. Whew. All right. Now, obviously, Very important with these, you stay hydrated. I'm a huge fan of Blue Star's AminoFast. It's gonna help me to recover more quickly in between sets, stay hydrated, which is critically important for these workouts. More importantly, it's gonna help me recover faster in between workouts too. So if you're doing a workout that's this level of intensity, you wanna make sure you're taking something that helps you recover more quickly so you can maximize your ability to continue to get in good intensity workouts and not spoil your recovery. All right, got RDLs next, followed with 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Whew. All right. What should I talk about here? I can't, I'm like, my brain's shot now. All right guys, so listen, one of the reasons why metabolic conditioning is such a great way to burn fat is because we are combining exercises that use intense muscular contractions, supersetting that with exercises that keep our heart rate elevated and our heart beating fast. So essentially, we're working the body overtime to burn extra calories and burn up that stored fat. By doing that properly, we can maximize the fat burning effects in less time. So we don't have to spend hours and hours of doing steady state cardio on a treadmill. We can bang out a 25 to 35 minute long workout, get the same effects, and create that epoch effect that I talked about earlier. That's about it for my rest. On to lunges with bicep curls, and I'm gonna superset that with burpees. Now I'm gonna do a reverse lunge to be a little bit easier on that hamstring for me, but you can do a forward lunge or a reverse lunge, doesn't really matter. Whoa. That was probably the worst one so far. Last pairing, push-up shoulder taps, 16 reps, skaters for 30 seconds. Whoa. Okay. Whew. It's one round for me, guys. I still want you to do one more round. If you've been following along and doing these with me, you can see that these fat burning pairs are off the charts. I'm in pretty decent shape, and these totally wet my ass. That's why I only gotta do 2 rounds of this, all right, guys? If you liked the video today, make sure you hit like and subscribe. We put 2 of these videos out every single week because we wanna help you guys hit your fat burning and muscle building goals. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your comments. Always there to answer questions. If there's anything we haven't done that you guys wanna see, let us know about that too. And also don't forget, we're not just a YouTube channel. We have award-winning supplements. We've been doing this for years, guys. We have the best stuff on the market, whether it's performance-based supplements, PPK or pre-workouts, AminoFast, whether it's recovery supplements, status, GH Peak, ISO Smooth, the best proteins out there, or something to help you with rest as well. Any of that stuff, guys, check it out at bluestarnutraceuticals.com. Click the links below. I'm gonna breathe. Till next time, stay lean, stay mean, but most importantly, guys, stay strong. All right, guys, thank you for joining us for another Blue Star Nutraceuticals training video. And remember, if you want to continue to build muscle and burn fat, we've got awesome content here and here. Hit the subscribe button right here. I promise 2 videos every single week that'll help you reach your muscle building goals. We're not just a YouTube channel, we also make award-winning supplements. So no matter what your goal, we've got the supplement for you. So check us out at bluestarnutraceuticals.com.